Hey you guys, what's up? It's Klairee Berry. I'm so happy to come and hang out with you tonight. I know it's a little bit late for a lot of you, but hopefully I can still catch some of you guys, and then whoever else can see it on Saturday. So it's going to be kind of a weekend forecast for everybody, collectives here. I don't even know what we're going to do. I don't have it all planned out, but I'm really happy to be here. It's been a long week. We'll just put it that way. But I can feel and I knew that Scorpio was going to be intense. I really did. The sun in Scorpio is going to be intense. And it is for me. Let me know, if it is or if it isn't for you. Sometimes, again, I tend to feel things early. So this might be, something to watch out for. That still could be coming because there's just some different dynamics, in the air, in the stars, however you want to put that and look at that. Okay, but so right now it's Friday night. We're in Cancer Moon, so it might be relatively peaceful. People might just want to kind of be left alone. There's a lot of healing potential, but we're kind of feeling that vulnerable, touchy, maybe a little moody, emotional. We want to be cared for. We want to be loved, and we may want to do that for others. Sometimes it just depends on how it comes out. Kind of just that family feeling, but. And that'll go through Saturday as well. Before we get started on this, I am going to pull some underlying energy here, some oracle cards. We got the angel oracle cards. Woo-wee. Okay, so I was kind of halfway on taking that, but we're going to take it, but we're going to take another one as well. So we got compassion. So soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So that's definitely coming through strong. Okay, it's kind of like we're kind of reluctant to be a little bit compassionate right now for some reason. Maybe we're angry, maybe we're passionate, maybe we're too busy focusing on something else. I don't know what it is exactly, but so we're going to do another one as well. And yep, we got patience, compassion, and patience. Feeling it again with these intense times. I feel like times kind of have maybe gotten a little bit tense for some people, and I know it is for me, and I don't think that I'm just like projecting all of that because I see it around me. I see what's going on. Hold on, I gotta answer the phone. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Klairee Berry. I am here today we're just gonna talk. I don't even know what to call it anymore. I just want to come on here to talk. It's gonna be a collective reading with some of the aspects of astrology that I'm noticing that are popping up to me. For those of you who watch, I don't even know like a name for it, but I just kind of really focus more on the personal planets, what's going on personally. I don't really look at the bigger picture like everybody else, like collective as much, because I'm really about the inner healing. So I like to look at the moon and everything like that, so that you can have this underlying sense of like what your intuition is trying to tell you, like sort of to guide you. That's kind of like my style of doing the tarot. So welcome to my channel if you're new. You can find all my stuff at claireberry.com, personal readings and all of that good stuff. So I think a lot of us are coming into, tarot and astrology a little bit deeper when it comes to this whole Scorpio season, sun season, and it's just getting us in that mode. And, since we're in that mode and now we're in Cancer, we're in a water moon. So for those who didn't do very, very well with the full moon last week, you may still be in a place that's not good. If your emotions you haven't dealt with your emotions. This is all about, I don't want to say manning up, because a lot of people hate that phrase. Owning up. Let's say owning up instead of manning up, right? Because everybody needs to own up. It's not a man or woman thing. Women need to man up, own up too, right? So it's owning up to your own part in the play, your own part of the show. Like, we all have to make our bed and then sleep in it. This is what this is. This is what you are, what you think you are. This is what carries through. We don't realize our power. This is what we need to teach our kids. We need to teach our kids this from a very young age. It should be taught at all schools. If you're a preschool teacher, please, or share this with preschool teachers. Like, let them know. Like, I've been a preschool teacher forever. My kids, in fact, 1 year, they were like with me. They believed in what I said, and I don't know why they ever stopped, because they actually found like $63 or $67 in one summer between the two of them. They just finding money all over the place, because their mantra was, I'm good at saving money. I'm good at I think it was I'm good at saving money is what it was. So that, it was amazing. And it's like, how did we ever get off track with that? But we did, and it's like coming through with this emotional time, like I said, if you're not there, if you're not to a place where you are like receiving your gifts, where you're like open and focused on receiving the gifts, you have to kind of know that they're there. You have to have a faith, really. And it's kind of a catch-22 because it is a gift, but you can also hone in on it. And the more you focus, what you focus on flourishes. The more you focus on it, you will get it. You don't have to have a special code or know any special secrets. You just have to open heart search, you know what I mean? And you will find it. You will find the answers. You just have to be willing to like look at yourself and look at the truth. And one of the biggest things for us is shame. Okay? People walk around with a buttload of shame. Like the Every Brothers. Boatload of shame. So what do you do with that? Well, you just look at it like a shadow. You just do the shadow work on it, honestly. Clear that shit right out. A lot of going within right now, which I'm not surprised. We're getting a lot of purple colors right now. Healing, spiritual, inner, royal, higher. It's deeper and higher, deeper and higher. That's the color purple. Deep purple. Starting to get a little bit passionate. Starting to flirt with some ideas on getting more open. Getting more in alignment. Okay, you're not fully as passionate as maybe you could be because you're still learning, you're still growing, you're still going deeper to even get higher, if that makes sense. But here we got a win-win. Okay, so that's great. I feel like a lot of people are feeling this within their intuition, but to have this sign also coming through, it's like things may be topsy-turvy. Things might not be balanced right now. They may be going back and forth, but underlying energies are fine. There's growth, there's change, but there's this kind of instinctual, it's going to be okay. Everything's getting better. It's like if earthquakes were for a great cause, you would feel the trembles and you'd be like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's just an earthquake. You know what I mean? I don't know where that came from, but I'm going to be in tune. Oh wait, let's take two of these. We're going to take two of these. The little teensy cards. We get the win-win and the gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. You get to believe to conceive and achieve. Conceive, believe, achieve. You got to believe that there are gifts from God to be had. You got to open your arms. You got to say, say that you're receiving. Just openly say that. I am receiving gifts from God. I am doing this. I am this. Not I will. Okay, we got one. Let's get two. Nope, gonna shuffle again. Oops. Okay. Okay, we got the Hermit. We got the Hermit. Like I said, water, water, water. Where'd it go? Is it up here? Jeez. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, that was the wheel, just so you know. So it's like underlying on the underlying. Okay. So yeah, Hermit card after the 9 of Cups. So emotions are strong. Emotions are high. There may be some, what's this, jealousy? There may be some humiliation. There's a sense that you don't have enough. There's this underlying kind of, you're almost there, but you're never going to make it. Like taunting, teasing, something. I think something is coming through. It could be from your childhood. If there's anything with oh my God. I don't usually even say, oh my God, you guys, but literally, I was just saying, if there's anything in your childhood from ducks, and I literally had the only recurring dream that I would really ever have, more than like once or twice, I guess recurring would have to be 2 or more. The only recurring dream I ever had, more than a couple times, was about ducks. Like DuckTales ducks, basically. Chasing me on scaffolding. Okay? this is what it was. This was my recurring nightmare. Obviously not super traumatic, but still annoying. And I was just about to say, anybody who had a thing with ducks in their childhood. So I'm obviously talking to myself here. What is going on? Okay. But okay, so we'll just symbolize this now. This is nightmares from childhood. And that's coming through as whether it's an actual sleep nightmare or whether it is your waking reality as a child or as an adolescent, a younger person. Like, take it as it resonates with you, but that's what's coming through. You need to go back and do the inner child healing on something that happened. Maybe when you were 9 years old, maybe even younger. 9, could be very young here. Okay, it's kind of like nursery-esque, which, again, crazy. Okay? But it's like you're keeping your little inner child safe. Okay? You can do that. You can keep your inner child safe. You can go back because that was in the past and it doesn't really exist anymore. Then hold on. Okay, sorry. I knew I was going to lose my train of thought, but what we do have here is like checking up on other people, trying to, sorry, this thing is no good. Here we go. Yep, there we go. You can see it a little bit. So yeah, kind of always checking over that shoulder. You're like in a race or almost like a rampage with somebody else. Okay, but you need to realize that like what you're focusing on again is being, I would say contradicted. It's being like stifled. Anything you're trying to do is being stifled because you're not putting your all at it. And yeah, there's a new phase coming for you emotionally after you, once again, you go within and deal with this inner child stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting this is something like really young. This is basically mommy issues is what this is. You guys see that? Mommy issues. Mommy, or again, something that happened maybe when you were even 2. Okay? Things are changing though. And again, if you look really closely here, this duck, his feet are leaves. Okay? This is just saying that this is changing. This is actually, you can change your past. You can change your history. You can go back and alter it. You won't be able to go back and actually change what happens. And this is back to what I was saying before. You can't change what happened, but since the past is no longer there and all you have is how you think about it and how you feel about it, then all you have to do, and that just shows you right there, you have the power. You have the power to heal yourself because you are the only thing that exists. The trauma doesn't actually exist anymore. It's over. It's done. And all we have is what happened. And we do have what happened. And we may never actually forget that. But we can wrap thoughts and beliefs and expectations with emotions and love and care and belief, and it can take us a long way, in getting what we want. Let's just put it that way. If you want to look at it that way, it's the holistic law of attraction. Okay. So, yep, gifts from God are coming. It's like stay open to signs and stay passionate and believe it right now. It may seem against all odds, but the more you go within and the more you just believe right now that it's in God's hands, you just receive it. Just like literally do the reaching out and like receive it. Pull it in, hug it up, whatever you got to do. Just give yourself love, focus on love. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. It's true. So yeah, going within, huge. I didn't really talk about that. It's the Hermit card. You get it all the time, that and the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. Got it twice yesterday. This card, he's very pleading. He's very, very much some pleading energy here, and he's got a little skull right down here next to him. Okay? Got a little skull. So, yeah. Going within is helping you clear out something that you desperately need to clear out. Desperately. That's what this is about. But again, just have that faith, because your spiritual gifts are providing. You are being enclosed in, like, by the breast of God, if I could say that, and that's why you have to go back and do that to yourself, to your own inner child. Like, give that love however you need it, however, in all ways, just like give yourself what you needed. I talk in great deal about how to do this. You're like watching this, like, what the fuck is she talking about? You can get my program at my website, KlaireeBerry.com. And I'll teach you all how to do that inner child healing stuff. My program actually goes through the holistic law of attraction, then the shadow work, and then the inner child healing. And then it kind of wraps it all up and talks about, it all together. So let's go. What is going on right now? Okay, with this group of collectives. See what we got here? The cliffhanger, the hook. It's crazy. Okay, so a lot of Pentacles energy here. Okay, so that's interesting. That is interesting. So maybe somebody, because we don't have a lot of Earth in our sky right now. So this is more about you and your focus, or again, possibly your person. This could be you and your person, but if so, you're both going within. You may not be seeing each other still. But you're both actually, this is kind of the way I'm getting it. You're both like doing a lot of this work. Okay, so if you look at, hey kitty, if you look at what we have a Queen of Pentacles, and then we have a Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, both of you guys right now are working on your house, working on your jobs, working on your family, your social, your reputation. You're just focused on stuff, but also you kind of are going within. You're kind of making time. There's less effort in going within, but you're also just, again, trying to keep things straight right now is what I'm getting. Okay, lots of feminine healing energy, okay, but there's this Tower card that is here, so we're definitely going to have to clarify that. Okay, so why don't we do a little of this action? We're going to take 2 for each, and we're going to clarify these even deeper as well. Just kind of go deep into this energy. Okay, I guess we're good on. All right, so Queen of Pentacles, what's up? Okay, so moody, not paying attention, might be in the Cancer mode. I feel like you're really, somebody's really exasperated here, actually. There's just like exasperation. Okay. And cat is keep knocking everything on the floor. Okay, there's this energy of, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to do something, I don't want to listen. It's like there's some rebellion in the air right now with some of these planets the way that they are. Okay, and deep feelings are coming up. Understand, we're going deep, like Scorpio as a general, like we're going deep. Like the conversation's been deep, the thoughts, even communication, like jokes, people's reasoning skills. It's like it's been deep, maybe even a little bit dark, if you will. Okay, with our Mercury in Scorpio, and that's gonna stay for a few more weeks, about till the 9th of December. And that, when you have that kind of combined with a Scorpio sun, and now this weekend, again, for most of the Saturday and Friday, we are in this Cancer moon as well. So that can be this, touchy, vulnerable, emotional, which again, if you're not focused on, if you're on the lower vibration of that, it can come through as really some really deep issues coming up to head right now. Okay. So you notice it, like in the news, like people are kind of acting out right now. It's like not slow news days these past few days, with this full moon and everything. So it's just one of those times that you want to just kind of maybe chill, stay peaceful, stay quiet, just relax, heal up, as much as you can, but also kind of build yourself back up. We got the High Priestess trying to flip over here. So that's amazing. Okay. And that's about this going within over here. Okay. So, like I said, just a good time to kind of just care for yourself. Just give yourself some self-love. Don't focus on a lot of external stuff, because really the only thing you want to listen to right now is your higher, spirit guides, any type of, ancestors, angels, that sort of stuff, to kind of protect your energies here. It's actually going to be beneficial for your outer energies, for you to focus on your inner energies right now. It's because you have your pentacles on the outside saying, like, yes, your pentacles are very important here, which, again, is not just your money, but your day-to-day life, your habits, your family, your social, your financial, your job, and your home. All of those energies are really in need of your focus right now, and they can flourish, but again, that's with this, it's along with this emotional awareness that we're coming into. A little bit more of an emotional stability is what is needed. Okay, it's that things are a little bit unstable emotionally right now, whether that's you, your partner. This could even be about other, people, maybe like literally a young man, like I said, maybe earth sign here, possibly. Okay, but whatever the issue is, and again, this is within and without of us, so it can resonate on many different levels. Okay, all these videos can, but there is this definitely deep sense of needing to go within, needing to go higher, deeper and higher, deeper and higher. And again, the way that you can do that is to get my program and learn it and practice it and then share it with others. You can become a healer this way and helping people this way. Like, you can really, if you're trying to find a unique stamp, just learn this and then teach it on your own. And you can, just mention me as an inspiration. I don't even need like anything. I'm not going to control anything. I just want people to know this information. Okay, so it can be an investment. It's literally so cheap anyway for healing. I mean, therapists and stuff, all this stuff is so expensive, and this program can heal you, and it will heal you. And I don't even have to say it, because it comes through in the cards. It comes through all the time. Those of you who watch me know that I get repeated signs. You know that I get like uncanny shit happening. And that's why I love tarot. It's consistently blown my mind since I started, ever getting into it. And it's helped me out in some of the deepest, darkest times, of my life. So, and it's really healed me in deep ways. It's brought me to healing. It's shown me the way through different healing mechanisms. And I mean, it's amazing. Tarot is absolutely amazing. Okay, so, and it also is about, the thing with tarot is that, these 4 suits, these different signs, it's so clear. This has to do with the law of attraction, the holistic law of attraction. This has to do with your inner alignment, your alignment of your chakras, so to speak, but it's also just your energies in general. There's so many different ways of visualizing it, thinking about it, talking about it, etc. So really, if you're aligned mentally, emotionally, physically, and with your habitually, then you will have aligned chakras. You will be on the right track, because you can't become aligned like this without uniting kind of with your outside higher power as well. It's listening to the signs, okay? This is just the way that it is. People think they can get around it. They think they can cheat God or cheat. They can't do that. And we're here to show them that. We're here to show the way. And with the way that you are carrying yourself and protecting yourself, and the more you go within here, the more, you are going to be having everything in this alignment where you're actually going to be getting better and better and better, even better than you already were at the law of attraction, manifesting positive, wonderful things in your life. I feel like you've dabbled. I feel like maybe you've already had some experience, with the law of attraction, with things like this, but you are actually being shown the way right now. Maybe you don't realize it quite yet, but you are opening your eyes soon to, and need to be opening your eyes again, to this deeper alignment, basically. So again, get the program, check that out. It will help you on so many different levels, inner and outer. It'll help you before you even get to the inner child healing work. Shadow work is harmless and instantaneous. It's amazing. It's a great way to go through your everyday life and be empowered in your everyday life. No joke, okay? So, all of this is screaming shadow work. Shadow work, shadow work, shadow work, okay? For real. And, this holistic law of attraction as well, too, because we've got two of what I consider like holistic law of attraction cards. So you may find that, after you do the healing, you may want to share about the holistic law of attraction. I feel like you're going to have an awakening right away about the holistic law of attraction. When you first start the program, you're going to have effects on the outside. Again, social, environmental, home, feng shui, vocational / occupational, job, obviously, and also your health, your long-term health, and just your status of your everyday life going through, your day, how much freedom you have, how happy you are, that the things that come back to you, like raises, money, the way people perceive you, all the outside energies that come back, karma, results, all of these are definitely going to improve by going within as well, even more than they already were. Okay, you're going to get to a more basic level of understanding about what wealth really is, actually. Okay, and so we come up, let's do this. We come up, my cat is so precious. We come up from the Queen of Wands. So shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. Everything's saying shadow work. And Pentacles. Okay? And then we come full circle back to the Magician. Okay? Okay. So you've been feeling stuck. You're going to see things. You're seeing things in a new way. You have to, because you're changing. You're in the middle of a big, huge change. What is the change leading you to? Again, getting the program. Everything you've been through right now is leading you here, is leading you to this program so that you can become so that you can go a little bit further on your journey to enlightenment. Literally, you are here for a reason. Please listen to my words. These are not just my words. These words are being backed up by divine beings. I'm telling you this right now because I can feel it. I'm just intuitive. Call it Claire, whatever you want. Clairsentience, I think. I don't know. I'm a feeler, though. Got that moon energy. Okay, so let's explore this tower card. I'm going to take 4 cards. We're going to tell the story of this tower card, and then we're going to take one more as our underlying energy, and then we're going to be done for this section at least. Okay. And then I even forgot what I said. What did I say? 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then one more. So, see, we got the Queen of Cups. Now we have the Queen. We have a lot of Queen energy here. A lot of Queen. So, again, it's like going within. It's doing this inner transformation. Underlying. Ooh, 7 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. So, our tower moment has happened. I'm feeling like it's kind of like this long tower moment that hasn't gone away. It's kind of like it possibly could be the tower moment of all tower moments, honestly. But I'm getting the feeling, again, that it's in the past. It's just won't go away. Frozen. Something's frozen right now. Probably the relationship has been stunted, halted, cut off for some time. Possibly. Okay? But wow, we keep getting a lot of Nine of Swords. You guys, we need to do a lot of shadow work. The thing is I'm not going to say, oh, you haven't been doing your work, whatever, because a lot of you have been. But the fact is there's still more to do. There's something deeper to look at, maybe with work that you've already done here. Okay? It's like you need to go back over it and look again. Like you're looking and looking for something to, to figure out. And I'm getting the part of the shadow work that you boil it down. I'm getting that somebody maybe needs to be able to boil it down a little bit deeper. So with the shadow work, you're taking an idea, a thought, a belief, an expectation of something negative. So-and-so is doing this to me. And then we switch it and we say, how are we doing that to somebody? Are we doing this to somebody? Are we, and it could be a belief too, and not that you're actually doing it. How do I believe this and this and this? Okay, so you have to kind of be open and just play with the ideas and see what pops up and see what bubbles up. Okay, so you do this, you say, so-and-so is being mean. And you say, I'm being mean. And again, you toss it around, allow it to sink in. It helps you to heal. It helps you to forgive, okay? Then you do the opposite. They're being nice. Okay, well, you think about maybe they're actually being nicer than I thought. Maybe sometimes they do try to be nice, and then it helps you realize, it helps you learn. Again, things will pop up in one of these areas at least, every time. And then you do it again. And usually this last one can be your affirmation. So it's like, again, I always think about it as 4 squares or rectangles or whatever. So you start out with the first one in the top left-hand box, and you're like, so-and-so is being mean. And you flip it to you, and you say, I'm being mean. And you ponder that for a second, and then you say, okay, so-and-so is being nice. And then you say, okay, I'm being nice. And then that's your affirmation to move forward with. How am I being nice? Being nice to whoever, especially, or being nice to yourself. Ponder all sides. That's the real truth. There's always 2 sides, at least. Paradox. Dualities. Okay? So it's just the way that it is. Understanding the shadow work is a gift from God. So literally by buying this program, you are opening your arms to God. I'm not making this up. It's just coming out. Okay? So again, we have this focus. We have this. It's almost like after the tower moment happened, somebody was very focused and thought they knew what they wanted. And then it was like, wait, no, they didn't. Some flip-flopping energies here. And then it's just kind of wearing you out. Something, I feel like maybe a lot of different things. A lot's on your mind. A lot of worry, definitely. Maybe some fear. Just not being able to sleep at night. You know, a lack of growth. Saying like, I thought I was doing so well. How is this happening? I'm not doing well. Feeling attacked right now. Just know that you're not alone. Right now, you are not alone. We are here with you. This is a community. Please speak out, reach out. You know, we'll talk it out. You can always work it out. You can always go back. You can always get better. And this whole thing, this underlying energies here that we have that came out earlier, you know, this is about our personal growth and knowing that your personal growth. And when you get to the, you know, especially the inner child healing here, which is at the last part of the program again, you're going to be actually helping the world in so many ways that you don't even know. Like you're going to teach. Yeah, you're going to just put off energy into your atmosphere. You know, yeah, you're going to be a godsend, you know. You're going to be passionate. You're going to feel that growth. You're going to feel that happiness, that pure just like oneness, you know, with the universe, with God, with, you know, this is for people who are on their way, people who want to be, you know, closer. I think my battery's about to die soon, so I guess I better wrap this up. But the ending here is that, yeah, a lot of worry, but the way that you combat that here, again, you're flip-flopping, am I good, am I in between? You know, you have to realize that you are good. It's just these thoughts, beliefs, and expectations that you think you're not good enough, you think you're not good, you think you're bad, whatever the levels of shame and blame and everything, anger, all of these, they're just thoughts. That's all they are. And they can really, you can change the thoughts actually very quickly. So again, when you start the shadow work, you can have instantaneous, like in a night, like you get it tonight, I'll email it to you, and then you get it, and then you can like you can even skip the law of attraction part and go straight to the shadow work, and then bam, you know, you have like a rubric, you have something to do. And I tell you, like I hold your hand and go through each part and every level in different ways to look at it and different ways to utilize it. It's very practical, even though I feel like it's kind of about, you know, people think of the law of attraction as very kind of impractical and woo-woo shit, but this is like a very practical way of looking at the law of attraction. So definitely, you know, consider that. Like I said, you can find all the private readings, personal readings, direct unlimited lifelong coaching club. Everything is at klaireeberry.com or in the description box below, but the updated prices are always going to be the most recent post on klaireeberry.com. Okay, so check that out. I'm sending you guys so much love right now. I'm just like overflowing with love for you out into the atmosphere. May all beings in all worlds experience peace and happiness. May you experience peace and happiness and understanding. And did I say love? Love yourself. That's where love starts and love ends and love begins. And that means that it goes on forever because we are part of everything. And so literally, again, we can't escape love. We can't escape the light. So if there's darkness in your life, just know that it is passing. It is just this shadow side that you can look into. Again, it is a gift from God. It shows you the way to follow your own shadow. And therefore, in knowing that, you know that you are fully good. There is really no such thing as darkness. Because in the end, all there is light. Remember, our concept of God is just this thing of light that we can't even ever see. It's too powerful for us to even understand because it's away from us. But once we're with God again, we're peaceful and part of it again. So it's all an illusion. It's all a hologram. That's why we're here. To just experience on this plane. Experience the love. Experience who we really are and work it out. Again, that's why you have to be open and always open to trying new things, getting better. Because, as long as you're trying, everything is going to work out in your favor. And as you can ask for help, don't forget to ask for help. Don't forget to ask for help. Okay? Protect your loved ones. Protect yourself with the angels. However you want to look at it, bubbles of light and love and whatever energies that you want to put in there, just make it your own. But just know that you're being cradled right now. Like I said, you're in God's hands, like however you want to take that as a metaphor or not, like I don't care. That's up to you, but we're coming into from Saturday, we're going to be coming into starting the moon in Leo on Sunday sometime. And so, that's a great time to kind of have gotten through, like if you do, it's a really good plan. I'm telling you, probably the best plan to spend some of this kind of quiet, peace and quiet, wanting to be secluded time, doing the shadow work, learning about the holistic law of attraction, and then going in through, by the time you get to Sunday, you can get into the inner child healing and your life will be changed. Your life will be changed. Leo is all about this inner child wanting to succeed. The best way to be, loved and appreciated is to share these gifts. And people will thank you. And, the best part is you'll have a handle on all your shit, You'll have a handle on it. Things will come together, It might be shaken up for a while, oh, the feelings are out, but stay focused on what is really important here. Take a step back from your life and think about all the distractions, the things that you don't need, what's really making you happy. And I feel like something is going to stand out and you may not even realize it, but see the reason why this one's so red right here and it's like highlighted. None of the others have that because this is what's underneath. This is what's going within. You may not see it. Okay. This is like infrared. Like he can't see it, but he can sort of feel it if he's open. That's what the energy is. You know what to do. That's why you go within. That is why you turn off the lights, go by yourself, all by yourself. Go deep, 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 deep into the subconscious. Deeper and higher, deeper and higher. Look at that shadow under a microscope and then you will see, and then you will be able to move forward and grow and fly. Okay, so I'm going to go before my stuff cuts out. I hope you have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be back. Well, hopefully, definitely will be back doing some more videos. One a day is how it's going so far. I've kind of been liking it like that. It's not too crazy. And like I said, I stopped doing the every signs because everything was like coming up the same. It always would just spit out the same cards. And so it's pointless to do that. So basically, if you want to get a reading too, if you don't want to just get one personal reading, you can actually get 4 extended readings of the general collective sign, whatever sign or element you would want to choose for the month. You can choose and you will get 4 videos for only $5. 4 videos for that month, 1 a week for a month. And then, from the month that you order. And then, like I said, you can choose, just tell me, just when you put your order in or whatever, just tell me, what sign you want or whatever. And you'll get 4 of those for each week for that month. So that is through my Patreon. Okay, so check that out. And thanks to all of you who have been donating and who have been doing the Patreon stuff. I'm just so appreciative of every single like, share, subscribe. I love meeting up with you guys all over social media. You can find me at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. I'm basically everywhere. Klairee Berry. Sometimes there's space, sometimes there's not. But yeah. Single mom, just basically do the mom thing and get to see my twin flame like occasionally. But basically I'm just here and, I got to be here for my kids. So I'm just here online chilling with you guys. So yeah, I hope you're doing great. Hope you have a great weekend. again, it's a great time to just kind of go within. You know, your subconscious, I feel like, is pulling and pulling to kind of go within. And our mental is actually already on a deeper side. So again, it's a really good time to go within. Okay. And as we're coming through again into Monday, we are actually going to be ending, actually maybe towards like Tuesday, we're ending the Mars in Libra and we're going into Mars in Scorpio. So we're going to have even more energy in Scorpio and maybe even less of any kind of an inkling to want to get along. So yikes, if you're having any kind of drama, you know, it's like lay low and do the inner healing this week, because it might not dissolve as fast as we might want it to. We're all like praying for the next, you know, type of energy to come through. I feel like a lot of people don't like, you know, a lot of people don't like Cancer season, but a lot of people don't like Scorpio season either. People just don't like to deal with their feelings in this society. So it can be difficult for people who make a habit of that, because then they just run from their feelings, and that's never good. So it's a good time, again, to kind of face this stuff and face the things, the part of us that we are running from, the part of us that we don't want to deal with. It's like, it's that quote about, that's where that comes from too. People always say that with the law of attraction. You're like, what? You know, oh, if it's not big enough, if it doesn't scare you. Yeah, well, this is the part that's scary. Shit. If it doesn't scare, that's where that phrase comes from. And that's, in my opinion, the only truth that really comes with that. Because your goals should excite you, not scare you. But if it's something that scares you, like, oh, is it going to knock me? You know, no, you need to just do the work. You need to just deal with it. And again, stop running from it. So, yeah, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But there is, you know, again, a lot of change in the air coming through to 2020. And these are just it's like, again, I'm getting this quake. It's the pre-tremors. Is that a thing? Pre-tremors before? I know there's aftershocks after, but I'm maybe it's just like, you could think about it as a shadow period. You know, when Mercury retrograde comes or whatever comes, it's like, okay, you know, you get the pre-shadow period and then you get the after shadow period. Well, you know, we're having some pre-energy for some eclipse stuff happening on top of all this other stuff. So again, it's kind of like, get your shit in order right now. Tidy up. Take your little broom. Witchcraft. So yeah, take care. Don't forget to love each other. Love yourself. Truly, not just on the outside, on the inside too. The way you do that is get the program. KlaireeBerry.com. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.